Hey, this is the host of Chalk is Cheap, Nick Olson, and you're listening to an episode highlight from our Diamond Cutters series, the series that highlights individuals doing amazing things in the pool industry. For more Chalk is Cheap and more information about our show, head over to chalkischeappod.com. That's chalkischeappod.com. So, you've mentioned this team a couple times now, and so that leads me right into my next question for you. And in October of 2018, your team, you got action. You won the ACS Iowa State Men's Team 8-Ball Championships, and you were 12 years old at the time. And I was reading that you were really proud of that performance. So talk to me a little bit about those 3 days and that whole tournament and what that was like to kind of grind through that tournament and win the whole thing.
Well, the main thing I liked about that tournament was it was actually my first year that I was actually on the team, because before, I was on the team, but I never really got to play because I wasn't good enough. So the tournament came and we were playing, and everybody on the team was just playing perfect. We went through the tournament undefeated. We were all playing great, and the best match about that tournament that I liked was the finals, because the people that we played in the finals were actually from the same area as here. And like I said, from one of those other questions you asked, one of my main influences, Benny, he was actually on the team that we were playing, and I actually got to play him, and I beat him. So that was the most memorable tournament for me.
Yeah, and I think, the fact that this is not you guys playing in a junior team event, you played in the men's team event and won it. And that is just so impressive for you to be able to keep your composure throughout as junior players, because everybody on your team was a junior player.
Yeah.
That's just amazing. And I think anybody who's played in a state tournament like that, or in any big tournament of any nature, knows the whole mental side of that, the whole nervousness part of it, and everything else that comes with playing in those big events. So the fact that you guys were able to do that is really, really impressive. And speaking of other big tournaments that you've played in, I also read that in 2019, you played Chris Robinson in a 9-ball tournament, and you were able to win 4 games in that match. And obviously, Chris Robinson is one of the best pool players in the world today, and he's highly recognized and highly sought after. And he recently played for Team USA in the Moscone Cup. And so you took 9th in that tournament. You lost to Chris, but what was that experience like? And were you able to speak with Chris at all, or was it more of like a competitive match? You just kind of played him and moved on?
I was able to talk to him after the match, but I was going into the match. It's hard to say that I went into that match knowing that I was going to lose, because I wanted to win that match. I wanted to beat him. I got up on him 4-1, and from then out, he just stomped me from then out. But he kind of gave me some advice after that match, after we started playing. He's a really good guy, really nice, but I haven't gotten the chance to play him after that, but I want to, because that was a year and a half ago, and I want to see how I do against him now.